Hey, we're officially live now. Everyone can see us and hear us. Thank you so much, Birthday Boy, for hooking up the mid-drink stream. Yeah.
Hello, hi.
Nice,
Hello.
everyone. Hello.
Hello.
Phil, you were supposed to go the highest. You messed it all. You
Oh.
messed it all up. Ellen started it low. All right. Next time. You know what? We're missing Brandon. Let's try it next time when we're a full team.
Brandon is our soprano,
Yeah.
obviously.
We need the full team to pull it off right. All right. Hey, everybody in chat, thanks so much for joining us early. This is our weekly Cyberpunk Red gameplay that we do right here, same place, same time for Syrinscape. We are down a player today, but don't fret. We're going to get into it. We'll get into the cafe session, pretty much continuing right where we left off at the end of the previous campaign called Welcome to Arasaka. But before I get into a little recap and we get into what today's session is about and all that good stuff, let's first do like we always do. Let's go around the table. Everyone introduce yourself. Tell people where they can find you online and introduce your character as well. Ellen, start it off.
Hello, I am Ellen, or if you follow me on Twitter, which you really should, otherwise my mum won't be proud of me, you should follow me at EllenKGraham1. Just kidding. She is proud of me, but like in a way that she doesn't actually want to hear about any of my accomplishments because she doesn't understand what TTRPGs are, people. If I get to 900 followers, I will film myself explaining to my mother what I actually do for a job, and it will be very frustrating, and I'm sure everyone will have a laugh except for me. Because I will have an aneurysm. But I digress. Follow me on Twitter. I do hot nerd stuff. That's cosplays. Sometimes that's silly takes on things. Mainly it's promoting all the cool stuff that my friends do. And it's really fun. I am also a creator and performer for the variety TTRPG podcast Roll to Cast. That's ROLE. We just got nominated for an Emmy for Best Podcast, which is really, really exciting. That means we will need your help to vote for us for listener's choice. But if you follow us on Twitter or any of the socials, Roll to Cast, we will tell you how to do that. So yeah, please give us your support for the Emmy nomination. We would love to take home an Emmy award, again, to make all of our respective mums proud and also our lovely fans. So yeah, subscribe to Roll to Cast, rate it, and when the time comes, vote for it in the Emmy Podcast Awards. And I will leave the rest for the lovely Phil to mention. Although on our YouTube channel, I do have a DICE video essay all about DICE, gaming DICE and their role in society. So please check that out, give it a like, and subscribe. And today I am playing Alley Cat's The Rocker of Your Dreams.
These are facts. Hell yeah.
These are the facts.
Nice. Rockette.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
I am Rock. Hi. I never expect anyone to say anything back. It's wonderful.
Usually I do it to Phil, but I figured today, let's change it up.
You know what? Mix it up. So I am Rockette Fox, your second favorite person, and I'm all over the place. I'm here, there, everywhere. You should check me out on my Instagram because I just posted that yesterday I got to hold baby goats. And there are pictures of me holding baby goats, and they are very wee, and they are very cute, and I love them so much. So I'm mostly there. I'm all over the place. Come check me out. And I do have a podcast called Fantastically Strange for your ear holes, and I do have some new things up on my website in the shop. So check that out too. It's pretty aggressive, and I'm very proud of it. And as far as oh no, apparently I'm playing Bud tonight.
Oh, did it
Hey.
switch?
I'm Bud.
I'm still Allie, so.
Oh yeah, the overlay because we're missing here. Let me switch that up. We'll do it
No,
live.
I always said,
We'll do it
okay,
live.
We need to swap characters.
I don't care. We'll
Hey,
do
no,
it live.
We can all be Bud. It's okay. It's okay. We'll all be Bud, and Bud can be all
There
of
we go.
us.
There we go. We're just missing Rush now. Everyone's back where they need to be. Although we could have left it. Me and Allie could have just had a good laugh during this session, just seeing how you guys role play different characters. But
I
yeah.
would have loved that.
Oh, I would make it great, but perhaps even better than the original. No offense.
All right, now introduce your character. Now it makes sense.
Oh no.
Shots fired.
I kid. No one can ever replace the original.
Ooh.
Yes, but tonight I'm playing McCavity. No, I only wish I were. I'm playing Hades, who, as you may know from last time, but I am excited to announce, is engaged. And if you didn't catch anything about that, you'll have to come by and watch what happened last time, because your lack of knowledge is not my problem.
It's very true. And Phil.
Hello, I'm Phil.
Hey, Phil.
Hey, there we
Hi,
go.
Phil.
Hi, thanks guys. Thanks, everybody. Yes, yeah, it is my birthday in America still. For me, it's the morning after, but thank you for all your birthday wishes.
Hey.
I won't be disclosing my age at this time.
Oh.
I am also part of Roll to Cast with the lovely Ellen, who's just above me there in the cafe. Any nominations, they start on the voting starts on the 15th, so it's very soon. So we will be pestering you for your vote. If you think we're the best out of the 5, which we are, so you will vote for us. Thank you very much.
Hello to all the other podcasts in chat.
Yeah, there is actually some great podcasts in there. So, but nonetheless, vote for us anyway because you love us. So yeah, Roll to Cast, a great TTRPG podcast. If you haven't checked us out, please do. The Ennies obviously thought we were worth a nod, so maybe just give us a go. We also have a YouTube channel with both that dice essay, but also some really cool Let's Play content and stuff as well. We also have a Discord. We have a Patreon where we have people get to vote on our monthly game, which is coming up at the end of the month in July, and we have a very, very special guest. We're playing Teens on Space as voted by our patrons. They got a choice between 3 of the the Kids On, Teens On, Teens In franchise, because we've got Dove Lewandowski coming to play with us. So yeah, he's the creator of those games. So we gave the choice through those games for people to play, and we're playing Teens in Space with the creator Doug. So yeah, that's on our YouTube channel. So subscribe to there. And at the end of the month, that's what we'll be playing. Come check us out. You can also check out all our previous live streams, like last month where I played Mouse Guard. We also played 30 Sword Lesbians, which has got also up to some Ennies. We played that earlier in the year as well. So there's lots of good past stuff for you to check out. So I encourage you to do all of that. But for today, I'm playing Bud, the solo that sleeps 1 hour a night.
Hey, sounds like my real life.
You're not even gonna try to play it. Come on.
Oh
Oh my
yeah.
god.
So this is role playing.
That's
Yeah,
terrible.
we're supposed to change it up a little bit, Phil. We're supposed to live out fantasies, not reality. All right.
Yeah.
And hey, I'm GM Rob Mulligan. I'm the game master here every week, but I'm also the founder of Cybernation Uncensored. Check out Cybernation Uncensored on Twitch, on YouTube, anywhere you see social media. You'll pretty much find Cybernation Uncensored. We put out all kinds of gameplay, tutorials, GM tips, just all kinds of series and videos and stuff. Lots of live streams too. If you like live streams, live gameplay, and GM tips, and just different series that we put out. We have some new ones coming too very soon, as well as other game masters. But if you like that sort of of stuff, check out Cybernation Uncensored on Twitch for the live, YouTube for all the VOD stuff. We also have a really active Discord, Twitter account, Instagram, all that social media stuff. So yeah, follow and subscribe. I'd appreciate that. Also, if you're going to Gen Con, make sure you stop by booth 1740. Myself and my beautiful wife Val will be in the Syrinscape booth for Gen Con helping out. So stop by, say hi, take some pictures. I believe also on that Thursday, since we're not able to do actual gameplay here, we're going to do a special sort of like welcome to Gen Con, or our first impressions of Gen Con sort of thing on that Thursday, same time that we would normally stream, but it's going to be me and Rockette actually hanging out in person because she's going to be attending Gen Con as well, so that'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, aside from that, I want to mention that all the Kickstarter stuff went out for all the Cybernation Uncensored supporters, the magnetized minis, the dice sets, the case, the tower, all that stuff. Once everything gets out and we take care of all those supporters, then we're going to launch all those products on our official website, cybernationuncensored.com. If you go there now, you'll see the bodega. You can get all kinds of shirts and stuff like this one, Chumbas, as well as other designs and things. But all those other merch things are going to be dropping very soon. So make sure you check out cybernationuncensored.com. But before you show any love to Cybernation Uncensored or Roll the Cast or Rockette Fox, any of that sort of stuff, make sure first you show some love to Syrinscape. It's the reason we're here. Syrinscape is an awesome tool for your gameplay, whether you're a game master or a player. You can play sounds and just set a whole mood and atmosphere to your gameplay, make it really immersive, whether in person around the table or across the internet like we do every week right here. So check that out. It's free to sign up and do a little trial. I guarantee if you sign up and try it out, you're going to love it. So go check that out. And in the very least, make sure you subscribe and follow to Syrinscape here on Twitch, also on YouTube. All the previous campaigns are on the YouTube. We're up to like Season 8. We just finished Season 8. So make sure you check out Syrinscape's YouTube and all the previous campaigns that we did, so you can learn all the cool stuff that we've been through, all the NPCs, plot twists, just the development that these characters have done. I mean, they've evolved so much since the beginning. It's incredible, especially with this Season 8. It got kind of crazy, a little bit of brainwashing and all kinds of stuff. I'll get into that little recap in a moment. But before I do that, let me just reiterate. Show love to Syrinscape. Share the Twitch channel too. Let people know we're live right now and to tune in. We would really appreciate that. We're trying to build up the fan base here and keep the ball rolling, so we would really appreciate the help. But yeah, let me do a little recap here. Basically, the team went to Tokyo. Brandon's character, Rush the Fixer. Shout out to Brandon, couldn't make it today, some family stuff. I will be playing Rush momentarily when we get started, so we'll see how that works out. But yeah, ultimately Brandon was in Tokyo dealing with Arasaka. Previous campaigns, they were rescuing their buddy Pox, inadvertently rescuing an Arasaka operative. Rush got the hook up there. They took him out to Tokyo. They took the team out there to kind of do a test run, welcoming them into the Arasaka family, and now they're kind of Arasaka's anonymous operatives in Night City. Some of them have been brainwashed in a brain dance. They failed the check. It looks like Bud and Hades both know that they were trying to brainwash them, but it didn't work. Allie and Rush totally drank the Kool-Aid. Bud also noticed that and Hades, that they made some type of copy, the whole protect your soul sort of thing. So now they know there's some type of Ingram stuff going on. But again, they're trying to play cool. They don't want to get murdered by Arasaka or throw the scent off a little bit from Rush and Allie, since their own team members are brainwashed. So they're playing along. They did what they had to do, and now they're in Night City. They have a little tracking device. They got to get this biochip for Arasaka. It's somewhere in Night City. And yeah, and they also gave you a bunch of Eddies in that case, which is bio-synced to Bud, since he's the solo. And yeah, the driver tracer, one thing is synced to Rush, but yeah, Bud's got the case basically with that. Oh no, you have the bio case. That's what it was. You have the bio case to hold the biochip or whatever, the isothermal case. For when you get it, and Rush has the case with the money and the tracer that's biosynced to him. That's what it was. That way, when you do eventually retrieve the biochip, Bud can protect it. But anyways, they're back in Night City. They just got dropped off. The AV landed, let them out in front of the 24-hour cafe because of time change. It's kind of the day before from when they were in Tokyo in the morning, so they're stopping in to grab some breakfast and just relax for the day. Arasaka said take the day to acclimate, get back to Night City, and then the following day, please embark on the mission. Did I miss any key points I should bring up, or was that a pretty decent recap for everyone?
You didn't miss one thing.
Hades thinks we're getting married.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hades had a moment. Well, Allie and Hades both did,
The
because
most important thing.
yeah, Hades. Hades almost died. She went through some serious stuff. Had to be put into a coma. It was looking sticky. Dr. Smith wasn't really getting her out, but luckily Arasaka stepped in, took her out, fixed her up real well. Even tried to do that little brainwash thing, but she avoided it. But yeah, through all that emotional stuff, Allie and Hades had a moment. Hades took it up a notch even farther. Yeah, thinking it's time to get married. So there is that sort of thing lingering. But before we get there, let's take it right where we left off with the AV landing and everyone getting out. And yeah, as you step out of the AV and before you enter into the cafe, Rush has a moment as you're kind of walking. He says, "Hold on one second, Kitten, Slick, Lady DeVille. As much as I enjoy the food at this diner and seeing Donna, well, Cypress is missing me and she's making a home-cooked meal. So I'm going to get to the new digs. I want to check out my new spot. I've actually already contacted my driver. He should be pulling up any minute. I hope y'all can understand. And we'll meet up first thing tomorrow morning."
Sounds good to me. I mean,
Fine.
who could say no to a home-cooked meal, right?
Yeah, and as you kind of agree to that, and Rush, nods and shows appreciation to the team, he kind of turns as you see this vehicle kind of pulling up. I'll refer you to our VTT here. I want to pull up the map on the overlay to let chat see, but you basically see this tinted out, real modernized sort of limo thing pull up. You see a driver hop out, pretty much open up the door. Rush turns toward you, just kind of tilts his hat, steps into the limo, and it drives off.
What the hell? No way. No.
This is getting ridiculous.
This isn't. I'm surprised he got into the car by himself and someone wasn't there to pick him up. Bridal style.
And wipe his butt.
The full Arasaka package.
We're gonna go soft if we keep going like this.
What's wrong with being soft? I mean,
You can't
feel
be
these
soft in the
hands.
city.
They are rough. I need a manicure.
That's not true.
Oh yeah? Come on. Have a feel.
But yeah, as Russia drives off, the rest of you step into the cafe. And yeah, you basically step in, and it's, as always, very busy. Let me pull up some Syrinscape sounds while everyone's hanging out at the diner.
I wonder if our favorite waitress is gonna be here.
I bet Bud would know.
Wonder if our table's gonna be free.
It will be.
And yeah, right at that moment, you see a overweight guy kind of wearing like the cook's outfit. He's usually kind of the chef, but he walks up and he says, we're a little bit understaffed here. Look, just seat yourself, put in the order, I'll get everything taken care of. And he turns around and goes back towards the kitchen.
Who are you?
That's the chef. That's the guy you never see because he's in the back.
Well, what's he doing in the front?
Well, no Donner, obviously.
Yeah, what's up with that? You been checking your messages or anything, bud? And
Hang on. I'll
oh my god, Bud is absolutely like leave you on red kind of character.
He's a one fingering
Yeah.
his age.
Okay,
Bud!
no punctuation.
Bud! Oh, it's
What?
painful to watch.
What?
What is this? What are you doing with your finger over there?
What? I should dictate. Hang on. I'll do text to speech. Here we go. Donna,
Oh my god.
back in town. Where you at?
This is painful
Send.
to watch.
Yeah, there's no reply, but give me a perception.
Just
Okay.
Bud.
Yeah, or all three of you. Go for it.
Oh my
Oh.
god,
Oh.
I need my character shit open.
Also, also I missed this, but BB Swaggins gave us a +2. Thanks, BB.
Mhm.
Oh, I was thinking for a second. I was thinking we were in
17.
the system. I was like, hey, a plus.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you gotta get your head back in the Cyberpunk Red game.
Gotta get it on.
Get your head in the game. I'm a
Is this
13.
regular perception?
Yeah.
All right, a +2.
Well, I know Bud is, and definitely Hades, but yeah,
Whoa!
Bud, as you're typing in your phone and kind of sending the message and not getting a reply,
Hades knows.
Hades looks around as well as Bud. You notice Donna's actually sitting in the cafe. She's like maybe 4 or 5 booths down from where you guys normally sit, and it looks like she's sitting with a slightly older man. Looks like maybe someone just maybe 10 years older than her, 5 years older than her. It's hard to tell. But they're just talking, laughing, joking around, hanging out.
Bud.
What?
Hades
What?
starts kicking him under the table.
Ow. What? Yeah, she's having a private conversation.
That's not a private conversation. Are you kidding me? They're practically in each other's laps over there. Aren't you gonna go say something like hi?
I don't know if they're. You might be reading something else into this, Hades, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the most perceptive individual, but it looks like they're just having a conversation.
That guy's
No one
like.
just has conversations.
You saying there's always an ulterior motive?
Hey,
But, I
I
mean-
wouldn't even care if they. Hey, Hades, I wouldn't care if they were dating. We've only been going out a few weeks, and I'm hardly ever even in the country these days.
You're
Yes,
not a.
but communication is the key to any good relationship, bud.
Sure. Yeah, no, I'm not the jealous type.
Clearly, but are you the invested type at all?
Oh,
I mean,
God.
not getting jealous
Bud
is
just
one
doesn't care.
thing.
He just doesn't care. I can tell he doesn't care. Bud doesn't care about data.
All right, sit down. I'm gonna go say hi.
Good.
I'd never hear the end of it otherwise.
you won't.
How much of this relationship is just Bud acquiescing to our bullying?
Right?
It's actually us in a relationship.
About
with them.
60%.
How do you,
He's not.
yeah, how do you think Ali and Hades hooked up?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't watch this unfold this way.
I don't know.
I guess I'll just kind of appear at the table. I won't like on the shoulder or anything. I'll just appear awkwardly.
Yeah, you walk up and Donna just looks surprised for a moment and just, oh hey Bud, it's me, Donna. This is my.
Oh, it's Donna.
This
Oh,
is-
it's Donna, guys.
Donna!
Guys, it's Donna.
In case you didn't recognize me, it's Donna. But this is my cousin Jesse.
Oh,
And he shakes.
Hey,
he goes to
Jesse,
shake your hand.
I'll give him a good confirmed handshake.
Hell yeah,
How you doing,
wrong.
Jesse?
Oh, good. You're Bud.
Yeah, I'm Bud. We just flew back into town. Been in Tokyo actually. Just thought I'd come and say hi.
Nice. Yeah, I've heard a lot about you. I was actually just getting ready to go, Donna. Yeah, I'll let you have your day, and it's nice meeting you. All right, I'll talk to you later, Donna. Give me a call tonight about the other thing. And he gets up and gives Donna a hug and leaves.
The other thing.
And Donna says, "Oh, do you want to sit down? You want to grab something to eat?"
You want to join us?
Oh.
Hi, Donna. It's
Yeah.
me, Hades.
Oh, hey,
In
yeah,
that
all right.
booth?
I'll come on down. Yeah, I'm off today, so I was just hanging out. My cousin's in town. I got to get going a little bit. We got a little family business, but yeah, let me come over and sit down. And she comes over and
Ooh.
sits down. Oh, so what have you been
Is
up
this-
to?
Donna.
Does the diner not have any other servers apart from you? They're run off their feet.
No, we go through them like you wouldn't believe, honey. We had one girl, and she left, and we had a guy, then he left, and then forget about it. I'm working overtime. I finally took a day off, and
No,
well, now
no,
the chef's
absolutely.
mad at me.
No, I was just gonna say, is it not awkward being in here on your day off?
No, this is where I hang out. I get my free food. I get the
Yeah.
hookup. I don't live too far from here. I don't mind it.
Fair enough.
Donna,
Just don't
you
let him
deserve a
pester
day
you.
off.
Exactly. Don't let the chef pester you for taking
Yeah.
a day off. That's their problem for not staffing appropriately.
Oh no,
Yeah.
he's dealing with it, believe me. But where's your cowboy? Where have y'all been?
Well, our cowboy is back on the ranch.
Yeah,
And
he's too fancy for us now.
I do mean that. He's like leveling up. He's like gonna get a whole villa or something.
Oh,
Yeah, Rush is like raking it in. I probably
He's gonna
shouldn't
get
say
servants
that.
to rub his feet for him.
well, that sounds pretty interesting. And what about the rest of yous?
Well, I don't
Oh,
have
we-
anyone driving me around.
Well, we just been in Tokyo.
Oh, what have you been doing in Tokyo?
Working for a little company called Arasaka. You might have heard of them.
Oh my God, Arasaka, the Arasaka.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Okay,
Apparently-
now
Even got
you're worrying
souvenirs.
me. Oh my God,
Yeah. Tell me about it.
what is this about, Bud? This isn't good.
I mean,
Yeah, we didn't
they're-
have a lot of choice, unfortunately.
They're a huge company, and I guess edge runners like us are making waves and being known to do things well. And like I said, Rush is gonna get a mansion. There are perks, you know.
Yeah, and I also want to point out too, Allie potentially hearing Bud saying like we pretty much had no choice. Whereas like even though that is the fact, I mean the way Allie and Rush definitely look at it is like this is an honor, you know, like
Yeah, like I mean, we could have just not done it and not got all of this money. I mean, that wasn't even an issue for you, Bud. It's not like you ever raised that.
Whenever Bud's saying that,
do
he's
like
gonna start
money.
kicking him again.
Ow!
I
Do
just
you just
like,
enjoy? Do you just enjoy doing that?
yeah.
I have long dancer's legs.
Okay.
And my legs are too precious. They're too vital for my business to be kicked. So it has to
I feel like
go
Pick
on to you,
someone.
Bud.
I feel like something's going on here that I'm missing. What exactly is going on?
I mean,
Like
we've
like
just-
she's kind of picking up like the whole kicking under the table, the joking about it. Bud referring to it as no other choice, whereas Allie's like talking about it
Yeah,
like it's
yeah.
an honor. So she's like just really
we're just
confused.
joking around, Donna. You know us. Bud is always perpetually grumpy, even though things are working out great. Like
Hey,
I said,
Donna! Do you want to eat something? Do you want to eat something with us? We haven't even ordered anything yet.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
most
true.
definitely here. And she pulls up, and you see the hologram drop down. She's like, "It's finally fracking working." Look, she starts like pulling out breakfast
wow.
foods and things.
amazing! Oh my gosh.
I'm jet lagged out the wazoo, so strong coffee.
Tea, buns, muffins.
Ooh,
Those are the
candy.
same thing.
I kind of feel like something
they're not.
savory. Maybe like a soy scramble.
French toast.
We're going.
What's your go-to, Donna?
Oh, I just get my stacks. She like hits it, and
Yeah.
you see like she basically gets
It's
a
just
stack,
a stack of cash.
and then I go eat somewhere
On a
better.
plate. I don't eat at this job. Ooh.
Gross.
Have you seen the chef?
They got this cow from Biotechnica a while ago.
no.
And
So seriously, now that we put the food in, like seriously, what's up with this Arasaka thing, Bud? You got me worried. I mean, literally,
Yeah,
I don't know
what-
anybody that works for Arasaka that's like a good person or hasn't been through, the ringer or just I don't know. The whole corporate war. I mean, come on, Arasaka, right?
I mean,
Guys,
not to be rude, but why are we acting as if like, corpos going around shooting each other is any better or worse than what we do? I mean, we've taken out our share of people.
Yeah.
well, yeah, but look at Arasaka. Took out like all of Night City. They set off that nuke bomb, killing like hundreds of thousands of peoples, and like the whole Silverhand thing. And I mean, Arasaka is like bad.
I mean, I feel like we're just gonna end up agreeing to disagree, but who's to say that It wasn't just Arasaka in the corporate war, it was a whole plethora of corps.
Jeez,
I mean,
okay.
Militech isn't like fresh as a daisy.
She's
just gonna
saying
put my hand. I'm just gonna put my my hand like over Donna's hand and just kind of try and give her a look that's like, I know this is
Like-
weird.
yeah, give me a human perception.
For
It's not my
Donna,
forte.
Donna's role.
It's not my forte at all.
Let me know what it is too. I don't have it on the overlay. That way everyone knows.
14.
Nice. Yeah, you put your hand
pretty
down, and you can tell she barely even focuses on you, Bud. Like, she looks at you, and before you can even like get the expression to her to try to portray anything, she looks back at Hades and back at Allie, and then she kind of like takes her hand back and stands up and says, I feel a little uncomfortable here. This is I'll talk to y'all later. She like turns around and walks out of the cafe.
Way to go, Allie.
What? I don't get the whole deal.
Have you
I mean-
have you reflected on how you might have felt about this whole situation like maybe 2 weeks ago?
Have you reflected on the fact that you've got eddies in your pocket and you're being
Yeah,
a major
Eddie's
bro?
the Allie I know. Eddie's aren't everything. You should try to fight it.
Hades is sending a message while they're having this conversation to her AI friend.
That's no, that's Arasaka's.
No! Is it?
What did you
Yes!
send?
Come out.
That's
Come out when
Arasaka's
she was
AI.
under. Didn't come out when she was under at all.
Forgot to mention that.
Well, you should have mentioned it sooner.
Well, what message did you send?
It'll be a miracle if we can understand it. She says, "What do you know about this?" and sends a bunch of egg emojis. Scrambled.
Nice. Yeah, there's no reply back.
How are you gonna know that the
She
egg
is
is
very
scrambled
cryptic,
from
okay?
just an egg emoji?
What else are you gonna do with an egg?
Egg, whisk.
Yeah,
Just
I
Oh.
didn't think of that.
Just out of
Scramble.
game quickly, one of our listeners is saying Allie and Hades are a bit low.
I'm adjusting that right
Oh.
now, actually.
Okay, I could be closer
thanks,
to my
Rob.
microphone too. I'm just like hovering backward in space.
There you go. All right,
Hello.
that should be better.
I'm not a
Um,
psychologist, but do you think a slap in Allie's face would help?
yeah,
Are you
and
saying
snap
this
her out
so
of
I
it.
can hear?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
what we need to do first is, Hades sends that text. There's no reply back from AI. I mean, obviously, Hades and Bud, you never really had the full conversation, right? Like, I mean, you as players know each other, but you as characters don't know.
We had.
So be careful
we had-
overstepping that line a little bit, because like in
we
Bud's
had a
mind.
conversation.
Oh, you went over the fact that
on
you.
the Zep, yeah.
When we walked out to take a walk on the ship,
Mm.
and
And I think Rush and I were
Covertly.
having a conversation.
talked, and then Rush and Allie talked at the same time.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then Bud knows that Hades, the characters know each other. Successfully weren't brainwashed, but Hallie doesn't know.
Allie does not know.
Okay, yeah. Then if
Maybe
Bud,
I'm just gonna write, in case we've got listening devices on us, I'm just gonna write something like maybe on a napkin or something, if that's possible.
well, you can now, but you've already said some things. So like
Yeah,
what you've
yeah,
said,
yeah. Oh, that's
Allie
right,
at least
yeah.
would have heard. When you're saying to Allie like, why don't you try to fight it, and like then you say to Hades, do you think a slap to the face would make her come around or whatever? So all this to Allie would be like a sort of what the F moment. It doesn't make sense. She has loyalty to Arasaka. She thinks Arasaka's like good.
What? You just can't go threatening to slap people because you're grumpy and you haven't eaten yet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Thanks him again.
my blood
that's,
sugar is low.
That's freaking rude. I don't.
Yeah, don't make me defend my lady's
Oh, I'm
honor.
sorry. I'm being lectured on decorum by Alley Cats.
Yeah. Sorry, I've stuck up for you guys. I don't
I'm
get
s-
I'm
why.
sticking up for you. I kicked him. I'll kick him again.
Hades kicks him again.
Ow! I am sticking up for Allie, the real Allie.
Look, I don't know what changed when we went to Tokyo, but like,
I'm gonna write. What changed is the brain dance we went through. And slide that across the table.
that was just like a corporate induction, right?
Yeah. It was. Yeah.
You're being really weird. I mean, what did I see that you guys didn't see? We all watched the same thing.
Yeah. But
We all saw the same thing. We all just kind of saw it a little differently.
Yeah, no, Bud and Hades, give me a deduction.
Yeah, are we doing like a PvP
There's no way we
thing?
can talk her out of it. You can't talk somebody out of being brainwashed.
I know, right?
That's my dilemma. I think I'm having as a player. I'm like,
Well, that's the whole
not to-
deduction thing
yeah.
here is
not to like no
13.
end, but I'm like, surely Ali would just keep changing the subject.
Yeah, no, it's not. It
Yeah.
has to be done. I mean, that's
Why
why
do I never find
Katie
it
sent
that-
that egg message.
Yeah. Even though the egg message was insanely hard to understand.
It's probably for the best.
Like they
Yeah.
were just full eggs, right?
Yeah, oh
The
yeah,
whole
yeah,
11.
It's just full eggs.
that's funny. Australis Plays says it looks like we're gonna have some more gunplay at the diner, but no, yeah, Hades is right with the you know what she was kind of thinking, and you can kind of figure out like yeah, you know that this was a brain dance, this was a brainwash sort of scenario. There was the copy your soul thing, protect your soul thing happening. Whatever else they were trying to do in that you were able to kind of see through and fight off, Ali was not able to. And there's no form of like innuendo or facial expressions or sort of hints that's going to change her mind or her loyalty to Arasaka. It's going to it's going to require a sort of like anti-propaganda, de-brainwashing sort of scenario. They're gonna have to. She's got to go through. Yeah, something has to happen to pull her back. It's not going to be as simple as just telling her. And you can figure that out. And we'll say because it makes sense. Hades, has a better connection to Ali. Especially like on that level where she thinks they're getting married even. But you do have that history and you have that closer relationship, so you can kind of pick up on it more. Like you can see like Ali freaking believes this. She's like. Into it.
Also, Hades is closer to like technology and stuff anyway.
That too, yeah. No, it makes sense. So, Bud is continuing to kind of press, hint, and stuff. But Hades, you're getting it.
What?
Hey, bud.
Yeah. I moved my shins away.
Bud sitting like this.
You see his knees come up. He's like, yes.
This is a lot of conversation right now. We need to eat something first.
Yeah. Okay. I'll
Stop
change
being
the
so
subject.
grumpy. Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just.
Yeah, you should
Haven't-
apologize. Don't be rude.
Ali, I'm sorry. That was out of line.
Okay, I just like I don't know, I feel like something's been off, and to be honest, I feel like you guys are mad at me for being happy. That's
No.
just how I feel, right? I'm not blaming anyone. I'm just saying it feels really sucky that you guys can't be excited for me.
Hades is gonna like put her hand on Allie's hand.
It's just a really big change, We've been doing kind of one thing for a long time, and sometimes it just takes a minute to get used to doing other things.
Sure, but and she'll grab her hand as well. Isn't sometimes a new thing even better? Like jumping into a new partnership?
Of course
Like-
it is.
Yeah. Sometimes things change and that's fine, right?
Absolutely. Right, bud?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Hades is
coffee.
gonna lean over to Allie.
you know how Bud is about change.
Yeah.
He's
That
been
is
wearing the same jacket since we've met him.
the exact same jacket.
One of you remembers catching a glimpse of a baby picture he had in his agent, and he's wearing that leather jacket. Like
It's the same leather
it's
jacket.
huge. It was his baby blanket.
Oh, Can someone please make that fan art? I want to see
Oh,
that
I love it.
baby bud with a cigarette as well. and
A sword, baby sword.
He has a cigarette for a pacifier and a leather jacket for a blankie. He's like,
please, someone send me that fan art, please.
Born with a hand cannon in his hand.
yeah. No, I think that was really good role play there. I like that a lot. I think Hades that was clever. You know, she kind of picks up on it and then leans into it, and it's not even requiring a persuasion because she's like leaning into somewhat truth, but is kind of like that a little bit. You know, he's kind of is that where the same thing sort of. I don't know. It worked. That was really good, clever, and I think that to me. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think Allie would kind of, yeah, okay, you know, and now things could calm down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Bud getting frustrated to that point where he sort of lashes out is like, you know, he's still a punk at heart. He
This is probably not the
Oh,
first
yeah.
time he's lashed out.
yeah, this is frustrating. I mean, he's pretty level-headed usually, but
Yeah.
he doesn't like to see his friends
Not when
going
he hasn't
through
eaten
this.
anything.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
not level.
Yeah. Being grumpy means that he cares.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's a caring sort of guy who doesn't change.
And that jacket is like heaps old as well. Just in IRL, that's my nonno's jacket. So
Hey!
But yeah, speaking of food,
Shout out to
the little
Memento.
server bot comes down the aisle, kind of cutting in between people, stopping at booths, and these little platforms come in and serve the food, and it continues on. So everybody has their food now.
Look, I feel like I upset Donna, but her food's here, so I'm just gonna go over and you know, see
Did
if I
she
can...
leave the whole cafe, or is she?
Oh yeah, she left.
She... Oh, nuts. I thought she went to another table.
No,
Right.
she left. She was.
She sensed the tension and she ran away.
Bugger.
Hades slides down his plate among all the other plates in front of her.
waste
She's
not.
bothered.
Yeah, I'm sorry too if I was snarky in front of Donna. I didn't mean to scare away your girl.
No, it's okay. I think she just, you know, we're cranky from the long flight, and she picked up on that. It sounded like she's got something personal going on. I actually kind of wanted
Yeah,
to
she has
ask
a
her
family
about that.
stuff.
Yeah, have you ever
before
heard
she ran
about
off.
like her family before?
No. I mean, we haven't been dating that long. We just go to movies and stuff, so
Yeah.
I understand if she doesn't mention her family, but
I thought
maybe
she was cooked here.
she was what?
She was cooked here. They cooked her here, and then she appeared.
They cooked her?
Like
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 like a
created
stack.
for this diner.
Oh, don't mind if I do.
You saying that
I don't know, I
Donna
thought
was
she was
fully
always
formed
here.
in the kitchens here?
I will shoot off a message on my agent to Donna, just like, hey, sorry if you got caught up in our interpersonal stuff. Didn't mean to involve you in our drama. Everything okay? You seemed on edge yourself. Anything I can help out with?
Aww. I'm
Yeah.
reading
Me
over
too.
his shoulder.
Me too.
That's nice.
Yeah, after a little while,
That
yeah,
could
you
be
get
nice.
you get a message
Okay.
back from Donna just saying, yeah, I just worry about you getting involved with Arasaka. I really didn't. It really made me uncomfortable the way everyone was talking highly of them. It just threw me off. I thought you were a little bit different. Just going through some stress with the family. If I need help, I'll hit you up.
Make sure you do take care of yourself.
And Hades says hi.
And Hades says hi.
Yeah, it comes back okay in the typical emoji sort of thing that she sends you.
So many emojis.
They speak Hades.
That seemed a bit, yeah,
I wonder.
reserved.
I wonder what's going on with her family right now, though.
I'll message
Night
you
City,
if I
could be
need
anything.
help.
You can't foist help on people who won't take it.
Sure you
You
can.
can.
Hey, I stand corrected.
What do you think we're doing all the time? We're helping everyone. Helping them leave life a little earlier than they would
Yeah,
have
really
otherwise,
helps
helping them
that,
That's why we
Uh,
that's why we
from
keep
their
getting in
money.
trouble.
Eh.
really helped that floating nation, chop off their leader's head.
Yeah, we sunk my childhood home. Thanks, guys.
Sorry. Sorry for bringing that up. My bad. To be fair, you sunk your childhood home just as much as we did.
Yeah, fair.
And we
We
also
sunk your
reunited you
childhood.
with an ex.
Yeah, who wanted me to go live on the bottom of the sea? Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
Sorry someone made a
Pressure alone would
commitment
kill
to
you.
you. Oh, poor bud. Just getting gaslit. Left, right, and center. Bullied.
But what is happening?
Need a
dynamic
refill on
is
my
definitely-
coffee, please?
The dynamic is definitely different without Rush around.
Yeah.
I feel like he makes us behave more.
A little bit.
He does not hide.
You let your fan base know you're landed back in the country, but they're clamoring for an appearance.
Yeah, I probably should get some BDs out. Usually I bank them, but before we left, stuff was just crazy, and
It's been one thing after another.
I'm looking at
Yeah.
your garden page now, and there's people are thirsty.
Yeah. I mean, I actually I got some merch. I don't know if you can see it.
Allie,
Nice.
I got
amazing.
Yes!
What does it say?
it says the rocket.
Rocker of your dreams.
Yes!
Nice.
Oh my god! So good!
So I'm hoping people will buy it for them.
Go!
Yeah, post it on your garden page. You're back in Night City. You got some new
Absolutely.
merch.
Yeah. I like
Get some
post-
snaps from Tokyo.
Exactly.
So good!
Here's me assassinating an Arasaka.
Right, just like,
Oh man, I should have gone in the crowd.
With the head
with-
exploding in the background from the mic.
Yeah.
What's the heart? I can't do it. Is it that? I think that's wrong.
is this?
What are
How
you
do you
talking
do it?
about?
Because
It's
it's
a whole heart
heart
thing. Have you not seen? Where have you been?
See?
Bud and or Phil?
It's like the corner of a heart.
Like a anatomically correct one?
Sure.
No. Like this,
Like with the two valves? Like with the aorta and the...
with the two valves.
I don't know what the heck.
Um,
Anyway.
God.
Someone back me
yeah.
up in chat. I've never seen that before in my life.
My word.
Yeah, I need to do some work for my fans. I'm hoping maybe some merch and a few BDs will tide them over.
Yeah, you when you check out your garden page and you go to kind of promote some of the new merch and mention that you're going to be launching some new BDs soon, you're back in Night City, you were in Tokyo, all that sort of stuff, update stuff. You notice that there's actually a handful of fans talking about are the rumors true? Like, are you getting married? What is this about? Like, they don't know details, but already there's like a light rumor of Alley Cat's getting married.
Nobody was there.
It's unbelievable.
Rob's always listening.
I guess that's what happens when you're terminally online, I guess.
Yeah.
And,
I
and,
mean,
and maybe a little
post-
I was just gonna say maybe a little deeper dig. Maybe Hades is responsible for that. I don't know.
How could people know this? I'm getting married.
Who's getting married? Me.
Ooh-hoo.
It's who's that Pokemon, but like a
Yeah.
silhouette of Allie.
Marrying! Marrying! And it has both Allie and Hades coming out of a Pokeball.
Okay, first of all, that's adorable. But second of all, yeah, did you post anything, Hades?
I
Or
don't recall anything like that.
let me see your garden page.
No.
Gimme.
No, it's my
Sipping my coffee. Just sipping
Hades.
my coffee.
I'm gonna pick up one of her muffins and throw it.
Oh, rude.
While she's gone, I'm gonna get into her agent.
Damn, Bud, give me a
Dude.
perception while they're kind of joking around and throwing muffins at each other. And Allie and Hades, continue on with that, because I like the idea of you digging into Hades' garden page and joking around about that stuff, because the fans are poking around about it.
They are. I need to know, what they know.
I mean, it's who doesn't like a wedding episode, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully our fans.
Yeah.
I got an 18.
Ellie, but look how cute it is. Look.
Oh my god! I mean, do you want that kind of attention?
I don't not want any kind of attention.
And yeah,
Usually.
and you,
know,
since last time you checked it too, Hades, you've got like a couple thousand comments and likes on that, like wondering who you are, what's this about, are you really marrying Alley Katz? And like her fans are now starting to hit up your stuff, wondering.
Some of them are going to be happy. Some of them are going to be very mad.
Well, I'm gonna say, even like the most beloved celebrity couples, or like from my experience with parasocial relationships online, like the first instance of someone being introduced, it's always like hate mail.
Oh yeah, no, there's some
And
that
then,
are
like,
questioning
years
and
later,
wondering
like,
about it, but there's definitely some jealous haters that love Allie and are wondering what this is about. But then there's some genuinely concerned people. You know, people are just wondering about the rumors, and they saw you did the post. Everyone's commenting about
Yeah, but some people have already started. Like, look at this one. Hallie Cats.
it.
Aldi's.
Yeah, but
I
for
like that
each
one
of
too.
these, I'm just going through like deleting all the like any hate messages or whatever, or just like any like boo.
Someone said they liked my my breakdown on the latest Eagle Tech.
Oh, is that what you've been posting in your garden?
Yeah, I do a few gun videos.
This is my
This one's-
gun.
This one's got 3 likes.
Does Bud hold up his hand for like the swatch? It's really
See,
cute.
this one-
Yeah, and
The camera's like kind of off, like he's not totally in it.
and while you're
You can
well,
see, hang on, let me adjust my lights. Hang on.
yeah, and while Hades and Allie kind of
What am I
get
seeing?
more into Hades' post, and you kind of discuss her leaking the idea of you getting married, and you know you're doing a little bit of a fan control, Allie, and you know I want to come back to you in a moment and see how you are going to address that to your fans. So now it's public, like one way or another, because Hades kind of put it out there. Fans are trickling over. I am going to come back to that, but before we do that, based on Bud's perception, I'd like Allie and Hades to take off their headphones.
Yes, I will also just deafen it. Hang on.
Me, and oh no, it's you two. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I just wanted to have a moment with you, birthday boy. What you up to? No, I'm kidding. Like we just
How
have
you
a
living?
we just have a moment. It has nothing to do with the game. We just start chatting. No, while they're starting to joke around and talk about the marriage thing and the garden page and stuff, you decide to check your garden page. You see that gun post, but then all of a sudden you hear someone kind of talking to you from right behind you, from the booth right behind you, and you recognize the voice as Blake, which was one of the flight guys that was taking you around with Slim, Mr. X's militia, the Pacifica
yeah.
Confederation. When you were dealing with that militia taking out Leviticus Davenport, the 23rd, sir, over there in the Dixie royalty. But yeah, as you hear the voice, and it's that guy Blake, and it just says like, Bud, don't turn around, don't mention anything. I'm sending a message from Slim. It appears that you all are getting into bed with Arasaka. Now, I'm pretty sure this is against your will, as no one tends to do that, and we've met. It doesn't seem right. Slim wanted me to send the message. We are back in Night City, like we said. We'll be here in surrounding areas probably for the next couple months. When Ish hits the fan, and it will, guaranteed, reach out to us. As much as we can't stand President Kress and everything that went on with her and the support of Militech separation and what we're trying to do with the Pacifica Confederation, I will say that Arasaka is even more so of an enemy. So if things take a hard turn, please reach out. That's the message from Slim.
Okay.
And then he kind of stands up and drop some eddies onto the counter. You can see out of the corner of your eye, there's some plates there, like some food. You see a couple other guys with them, but they're not wearing their military clothes. They're wearing kind of like civilian clothes, but you absolutely recognize the type. Now that he's mentioned it, you see it's like, man, it sticks out like a sore thumb. These are obviously militia guys pretending to be civvies, but they gave you that message and then left. All right, everyone else can put the headphones back on.
It was a long one.
A lot of secrets I see.
But yeah, you all are basically joking around about the garden. And Allie, how are you going to handle that now that you know that Hades basically put that info out there? Public fans are asking about it. They're hitting up her stuff. You're starting to get flooded with messages and comments on your other posts about that post linking to her garden page. Like, everyone's wondering about this. It's good and bad, like you said, how it would really be, you know. But how's Allie handling all that?
Yeah, I think that's like the main thing on her mind is just like her fans are tools, in the same way that like Allie, like they see Allie as a tool, right? That she's only good for what their parasocial relationship with her is, and like to bring someone she loves into that is very scary because they're like, well, you need to be my wish fulfillment. And just like, you know, there's some of the stuff that Allie would have seen written about herself. Like, she doesn't want to subject someone she loves to that. So I think she's going to, like, start, like, appointing some new mods. Maybe if Pox wants that job back. I know that he's still running with gangs, but, like, this would be a steady kind of job of just like consistently moderating the garden page to like any like I think Allie will make a post being like, you guys may have heard that I'm in a new relationship or in a new old relationship. It's really exciting. I will still be, you know, the rocker of your dreams, but any crap that you say about her will immediately get you kicked off. Don't push me on this, I think is going to be her message. And yeah, she's just going to start appointing some new mods to be like, the instant that someone says something bad about Hades, scamp that out.
I like that.
And she's not going to name Hades specifically. She knows that fans will like probably seek her out. Yeah, but she's not going to encourage that.
Give me your charismatic impact.
Ooh. Been a while.
Your charismatic is the highest.
9.
Yeah, you're getting kind of bad feedback. You're seeing a majority of the fans are not receptive to this. Like you're actually getting some like lashback on your approach. Like fans are kind of a little standoffish. Like, what the hell? Like, you know, we've been your fan for so long, and now you're kind of telling us to back off over this new girl. And like it's actually like it's not going as well as you wished it would. A majority of the fans are not liking it, and they didn't like your response to it.
Whoops.
And it's very real too. I like how you described it too, because it reminds me of, like, I don't know, in character, like the difference between Alley Cats and Allison. I forget her real last name. I don't have the sheet in front of me, but you know what I mean.
Krishna.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's like it just like in real life, like with real celebrities and stuff, like you were mentioning before. You know, it's like that dual personality sort of thing. You know.
It's kind of like a lose-lose most of the time.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm sure in like a few weeks they'll be eating out of my hand again. It's just I've got to put a few more spins on this.
Oh, Allie, I'm sorry. I didn't know they were going to be all mad.
Who cares? They're going to be mad, or, you know, they're going to feel whatever they want to feel. It's not really my job.
And you
to like
majority are jealous too.
Everything.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to give them everything, but yeah, and the vibe too is it's a lot of jealousy. You know, they're mad and stuff, but it's like you said, you know, they're jealous. They were here first. They want Allie to be single in theirs. When they get in the brain dance, they feel like they're on a date with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like it's like that sort of thing.
They should be jealous.
Like yeah, there's a lot of hate on there, but you can tell it's a lot of jealousy and stuff of Hades.
I mean, there is. there is an idea, but that's that's a big one.
Go on.
She might like on her agent to Hades like a BD with both of us? Question mark.
Oh. I mean, hey.
I'd like to know what Phil assumes that text.
Shame.
Yeah, I would like to know what Bud thinks that text meant after it's sent in private in the middle of a conversation. Then Hades giggles out loud. That's.
But also, what does Phil think?
Yeah.
What does Phil think?
I zoned out trying to look up something for the fans there. So.
No, basically, Bud. Yeah, while you were sitting there and messing with the garden stuff and you know kind of processing what that perception thing was a moment ago. You're just thinking about that. You notice Allie and Hades talking about the backlash from the fans. A majority are not digging this public announcement. It's coming across. A lot of them are jealous, but there's a lot of hate because of that coming back at Allie. But then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Allie's like, "Oh, I think I might know a way to fix it," and sends a little message privately that all of a sudden Hades gets and just starts laughing and giggling. It's a little weird.
What are you two up to?
What are you up to, bud? What are you up to?
Oh. I was just on Kingdom Clash while you guys were giggling.
Oh, wait.
Kingdom Clash.
Yeah, it's the mobile game.
What's your rank though? What level have you gotten to?
Well, I lost. While I was in Tokyo, my city got raided like 5 times.
You were checking it while you were in Tokyo? Are you kidding me?
No, I wasn't checking it while I was in Tokyo. That's why I'm practically.
I was checking it while I was in a coma, bud.
How is that possible?
You raided me 5 times. Thanks. Awesome.
Hey, Hades probably has a
Sometimes when you leave
program.
your castles unattended.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen now?
Yeah,
Well, I have to start from scratch now, so thank you.
You're welcome.
Actually, yeah.
I mean, I do like the early game a lot. It's more compelling, so.
Maybe, Hades, do you think it's possible if you made a program for us all while we're on missions to, like, basically keep our accounts kind of active?
How do you think I stay on top of it?
Yeah, I did wonder.
My Elfblind's
While
clan is
Hades
going to be
out, you
so
can see,
mad.
Like, her garden set page is being updated and games are being played.
Why? What would your Elflines clan say, Bud? Would they say that's, like, not getting good?
Well, yeah, I missed like 3 raids.
Well, that's why, like, put in a program for your character to just kind of, like, act on autopilot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't really work on. Have you done any raiding? It's
Have I done
pretty
any
intense.
Bud, you've just never had the right program.
raiding? Yeah.
Well, you
Like,
can
it's just-
automate. You can bot raids now.
Oh,
Yeah.
You can do a lot of things.
Oh
When
God.
you have the technology.
Elflines isn't that
That would explain. That would
sophisticated.
explain why some of our teammates are completely brain dead.
Yeah. You can't believe that anyone is anyone. Online.
That's
It's very,
that's
apt.
that's the world we live in. You got your fans riled up. I mean, I guess engagement's engagement, though, right?
Well, I mean, like, I'm down for it, but we never specifically did a proposal, right?
Yeah, I don't think your fans care about that nuance.
Oh, no, they don't care. They don't care as long as I keep doing the same thing. Like I said, as long as they get their BDs and they get a feeling like they know me personally, this will blow over. It'll just, I don't know, my popularity will probably just tank for a week or so, which does suck.
They're just worried.
I
that
think buzz
things
is
are gonna change
buzz.
for them.
To be fair, there's probably going to be a lot of people who love the idea of their queens, their moms.
Mhm. And who knows? Maybe they need a good.
Uh-oh. Hey, wait. Okay.
Rob in chat.
Trying to hit mute. Okay.
Take it offline. Take it offline.
Hello, Syrinscape.
Are there
I'm on
any like instances of Night City Rockers like getting into serious relationships, like, and how that's
Johnny,
turned
but
out.
everyone ends up dead.
Yeah, I mean, it rarely comes up. Just like in real life when it does, like there's a little bit of haters, a little bit of lovers, but like it definitely causes some turmoil with the fans.
Yeah, but people love to kind of they love the relationship goss as well. I think
that
it really-
too.
it drives
Well, I
engagement,
think
right?
absolutely, and I think Ali.
Seen.
Exactly, and I think Ali put it well. Like, I think I can put a spin on this. I'm sure I can win him back. I can find an angle. This is kind of that initial, like, wait, what? Like our Alley Cats are, that they're all fans of is getting married. This girl's mentioning this. What is this about? And like, it's just that initial thing. But I'm sure, over time, maybe some tactful ways, get some creative thinking. You've already been kicking out some creative thoughts on the brain dance combo thing. I'm sure there's other things that are going to come into mind of ways to win back fans, things to do. But yeah, like Bud said. Sometimes fans can get into that.
Getting into celeb gossip, guys.
yeah.
Boost my media profile.
Yeah.
Actually, though, we
Break some media.
Work this. We could
Break
work
some
this.
media contacts.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, we got some options. But yeah, it's probably just because I didn't tell them. They're
And
just like children sometimes. Oh, you kept information for me.
And you have a direct hookup to Team Veritas, the media corporation, where the fixer Phoenix hooked up your event, your Chocolate Signature Series event that couldn't get booked. She hooked it up in her side hustle during Team Veritas stream. Shout out to my wife Val, who plays Phoenix, the fixer. But Team Veritas is a media corporation, and they have mentioned you. They all attended your event too. They were there. They've mentioned it in their streams. You know what I mean? So you do have you have a media corporation you could reach out to anytime.
Nice.
Aside from Drake.
Side hustle selling photos of you to the gossip pages.
That's not a bad idea.
I want to cut though.
Here they are buying ice cream. Here they are riding the end cart.
Bud is now Bud Fee.
Here they are, taking someone's arm literally off their body.
Why do all these look like selfies?
The celebrity things are absolutely insane. Is like, look, here they were. Here's Zendaya and Holland eating a pizza. It's just insane.
What kind of pizza are they eating? What flavors do they like?
Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous.
Also, Phil, I need to know when Chris Pine is shopping at a bookstore. I need to know.
Absolutely.
I don't feel comfortable. It's like those shark alert tags, that monitor where the sharks go.
But as far as and look, Jamie mentioned chat, part of Team Veritas here. You basically, as Ali and Hades are kind of discussing, ways to win back the fans, the potential of it, and you kind of work that conversation long enough that I would love for maybe Bud, somebody, to kind of bring the conversation back to. So what is the team thinking about, not Arasaka, you've kind of discussed that a little, and I think Bud kind of gets the idea. Hades definitely gets the idea. You're not going to keep pressing Ali. It's just, it's ending up in, a conflict. But what are you guys thinking of this mission? You've got this isothermal case to get this biochip, that tracer. It's somewhere in Night City. Obviously, Rush has the tracer and the money with him in that case, but what are the three of you? I'd love for you to discuss that for a moment, what you're thinking about the new gig.
Fun.
Yes.
I want to see what's in the case again.
It's an isothermal case. There's nothing in it. We have to put something in it.
This is a boring job.
Well, I don't know. They made it. It's like their save your soul tech, right? It's pretty exciting.
I mean,
It's not doing anything for me right now.
Yeah, I mean, this stuff's prototype. It's not even on public release yet.
And it's a tiny, like the chip itself is not going to be. It'll be like finding a needle in a haystack.
Well, thank goodness we got a tracker, but who knows who fished it out of the rubble of the hot zone. Until we can follow that tracker, we have no idea who we're chasing down.
Yeah. So we're looking for. Hang on, the tracer will get us close to the chip. So we're trying to
Yeah, basically the tracer.
How are the mechanics of this? Yeah.
Yeah, well, how they explained it to you, and I'll just do a little mini recap on that because
Yeah.
Mr. Yinshaw did explain it to you when he gave you the cases and things. Is that this the tracer came back online? Someone has powered up the Makoshi, and I don't have the notes in front. The Inagram, I forget what it's called. The access point.
Yeah.
That accesses Makoshi. Sorry if I'm butchering that. I have it somewhere, but since we're on a little cafe session, I didn't print out those old notes. But yeah, it does. It's tracing back. Someone has powered it up. It's coming back online. They know the chip is there because that's part of that database, and that's the one that you have to get. It has a particular serial number on it. They've traced to that particular one with this tracer, but from Tokyo, obviously, it's just showing it's in Night City. They know that. That's where it was. It was in the Arasaka building at one point, but it's somewhere in Night City. They don't know. They have no idea. But it came back online, and they need someone to get into Night City to see to follow the tracer and track this thing down. And that's what they needed you to do because Arasaka can't really work in Night City.
So that tracer can get more detailed.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It was just so far away. It's showing a blip on Night City. But now that you're here, you can absolutely bring up the tracer, and it'll be a bit more specific. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, we've traveled over. Have we? I think we should boot up the tracer and just have a little look. Then we could make our plan around that. Who knows where it's gonna light up?
Doesn't
Yep.
Rush have the tracer?
Oh, flip.
Yeah, the case with the tracer and the money is synced to Rush. He has that. He's in control of the gig assets, and then Bud is on the post mission gig assets to protect them once the bird has landed, so to speak.
You have the other
Rush
case.
has the money. How are we paying for this food?
Well,
Good point.
Well, that's not all of our money.
Rush always pays.
Actually, Donna usually pays when you're
Donna
here, right?
always
Yeah.
pays.
Yeah, no, no.
But
I-
you guys have upset
whenever Donna's
Donna.
not been here.
Yeah.
Might be.
Maybe I'll send him. Maybe flick him a message if he's not canoodling with the wife.
Yeah.
Hey, doing some early planning. Can have you activated the tracer? Have we got a closer bead on asset location? Send.
And Hades says hi.
And Hades says hi. Send.
Yeah. No reply back
I
from
included
Rush.
included the sign. Well,
And the
he's
sign.
he's obviously busy right now, but yeah, we have no idea where in the city it is. Knowing our luck, it's probably in the basement of Militech's most secure facility in the city.
What that?
I mean, yeah. It also, I'm thinking it's gotta be in the hot zone, right?
Well,
Not
I think
necessarily, but
if someone's activated it, that someone means someone's pulled it out of the rubble already. So, if it was in the hot zone, I think maybe the radiation would interfere with the tracking signal too. So,
potentially,
I'm guessing someone's recovered it. It's probably trying to back engineer it right now. That's my best guess.
yeah.
They're gonna have a hard time.
Probably means
Yeah.
that we're dealing with a competent Netrunner here.
At least.
Yeah, Rush messages you back. You get a message back from Rush after a few minutes, and it just says, "Yeah, curiosity got the best of me. Getting ready to sit down to eat dinner and spend the night with the lady. I'll have to talk to you tomorrow, but I did boot it up. It looks like there's a signal coming from somewhere in the hot zone."
Oh, I'm wrong.
How is that even possible?
Well, I mean, you're right. They would have had to fish it out of rubble, but maybe they knew that people weren't gonna frack with them in the hot zone.
Oh, it's me.
Apart from the radiation, it's kind of a safe place away from, anyone looking closely at you.
I hear some gangs have set up down there because the NCPD don't get anywhere near it.
Yeah, but I mean, like we said, the radiation probably could be a scramble against signals. So
Yeah, it might be a good place to do
to set up shop,
black
right?
site work. Yeah. No, that's good thinking.
which means that we'll probably have to get some sort of protection suits or.
Yeah, I mean, I'd done a job or two in the hot zone. Not right in the heart of it, but most of the radiation's in little pockets.
Well, I guess we've got cash, right? So
Yeah.
Quite a bit.
we brainstorm what kind of gear we're gonna need. But yeah, I definitely want some radiation shielding. Maybe
Yes.
we do
A
finally get
detector.
that car, soup it up a bit,
Yeah, that's right.
because this is the kind of mission
It's gonna
we
take a
need.
while. That kind of work on a car doesn't happen overnight. Most of the hot zone's not even navigable.
And Rush does actually have his Arasaka driver.
That's right.
I
But
forget
we
what his
should
name
definitely
is.
get a radiation detector.
Yeah.
Maybe even a
Geiger
chemical
counter.
sniffer. Yeah, Geiger
Yeah.
counter.
Yeah, I think we've got to have some sort of radiation-proof armor jack, right? And maybe gas masks.
Yeah.
Gas masks.
Or mosques,
Or mosques.
if you're very, very proper.
I've been meaning to get. I've been meaning
need
to
them-
get blood scrubbers for a while.
Blood scrubbers?
Yeah, you can get You can get poison scrubbers. Yeah, for your circulatory system.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. If I had any humanity left.
Wow.
Who says we can't fit in a therapy session
Yeah,
before
that's
next
right, that's
season?
right.
This is the time, right?
I've got 32 at the moment. So if I get any more wear involved, I'm
Bud, you
down.
need to go
I'm
to
down
therapy.
I'm down to 2 empathy.
I'm sure he'll be fine. I'm
What's
sure
the
Bud
Blues
will
Brothers? You get wise, you go to therapy.
Yeah, the only problem, to just kind of put into this conversation is, Arasaka needs this to happen. You have a day to acclimate back to the time zone, but you're supposed to get right on this mission the next day. So you really aren't going to be able to get surgery and then take a week downtime of therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the only thing is yeah.
I think gas masks and radiation detectors and stuff is the way to
Oh
go.
yeah, any other
Yeah.
easy
Sure,
things?
that is.
You have a big bank to work with now. Remember, I think I don't have it in front of me. I think he got like 10,000 credits in that case. I think we said something like that, and
Yes.
and the tracer that he has. I'll have to re-looked up in my notes, but yeah, you have plenty of money to work with to accomplish this gig. Arasaka doesn't mess around.
I mean, I guess we can get the basics that aren't going to cost our empathy too much.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we just get some suits, a reader, and we just try and do this as fast as we can, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, getting that company car is going to be a must. Sorry, using Rush's company car, because
Yeah,
we're
it'll
gonna-
take us to the edge of the hot zone, but we'll have to hoof it most of the way. I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, you're right about that. All of you would know at least that about the hot zone in Night City. Like yeah, you can't really drive in. The
did-
streets are messed up. Yeah.
We did say, like, we were talking about this on the flight. Sorry, Bowser's being a nuisance. We were talking about this on the flight. We have a lot of nomad connections. I think, it can get us to the edge of the hot zones. What if we got some bikes?
ATVs might be better.
Yeah, anything to get us around quickly. And like you said, there's probably some wackos, some weird booster gangs that are irradiated as frack, just looking to shoot up anything that moves. So
Zombies.
let's-
I bet it's Maelstrom that they're the
Well, yeah, what's
all
radiation
that-
when you got no skin, right?
exactly
A
all that
squid man
chrome.
with 10 eyes. Oh my god.
Yeah, you gotta
That
keep
was-
it classy with 8 eyes.
That was a vid on Sci-Fi. The thing from the hot zone. That's not real.
I think it's
you
real.
say that, but how many times have you been in the hot zone, Bud?
Two or three.
Yeah, well, have you ever been there at night In the haunted building?
Everything's haunted.
Wait, is the Squid
Please
Man a
don't.
ghost or what?
Oh my god, Bud!
I thought it was like a Jekyll Hyde thing. To be fair, I was not. I was really dozing off in that movie.
He's a ghost vampire zombie. Come on, everyone
Sorry.
knows.
That was lost on me.
Yeah, and you're
Yeah, I think preparation's gonna be the key. I think getting some 4-wheeler ADVs is a great idea.
Yeah. Well, we've got a few nomads who are on the level. Potentially rank 9.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And you guys have done plenty of gigs and messed around with, you know, numerous factions, gangs, corpse people. Like, you've done all these gigs and things. Like, you actually have like a few nomad hookups, as you saw in the previous campaign when you got the car modded and things. So like, but if you wanted to get bikes, ATVs, any of that stuff, it'd probably be really easy for you, let alone the fact that your fixer is a rank 9 or whatever he is now, or 8 or 9. Like, he can source things like that himself. He can put on a midnight market and stuff. But you know nomads, so yeah, like you guys have a lot of great hookups now. You guys have worked your way up. Yeah.
I'll start putting some feelers out for some quad bikes. We need them tomorrow, so I better get started now.
Yeah.
Oh, Rush could get
I
him
mean-
right away.
I know that Rush is heading home with the missus, but we do have a job to do, so I think we should send him a shopping list, and
Yeah, okay, I'll
we can
start
go
then.
pick it up. But
I'll open my notes and then I'll flick it over to him. What are we saying so far? Gas mask,
a Geiger
radiation
counter.
shielding, Geiger counter,
I mean, a full body
quad
cover might not be
bikes.
bad.
Muffins.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, I'm just
Mom,
anticipating what you're gonna
Right.
say.
Just like
I'm gonna need-
a
I'm gonna
really
need a
heavy.
machete.
What
A
about
machete?
your monoblade?
I'm not getting caught out.
What do you mean?
There's no veget anyway. Machete.
It's not for the vegetation.
It's
It's for the
arms.
mutants. Okay.
Isn't that what guns are for? I mean,
And you have a
Yeah.
monoblade.
But when you go into,
Same diff.
you know, guns don't work on ghosts. Come on, Bud. Read the program.
wait, and machetes do. I'm not gonna get into the conversation, I think.
Everyone knows
Yeah,
I
and
would
as
like a
Allie
heavy-
says, we got these sweet.
thing against ghosts.
Yeah, and they're so cute in different colors. I would
Oh,
like a
I forgot
heavy.
about that! Ah.
I would like a heavy duty.
Cutting your fresh toast with me.
Well, it would be bread, but you could turn it into toast just by
Toast-
slicing it.
That's clever.
Oh, that's good. I haven't tried that yet.
Chef,
Slices
bring
into
me
the
a loaf
table.
of bread.
Wow!
Oh dear.
Okay, another +2. Thanks, Jamie. Jamie Minch.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and at that moment, as you're discussing that, you send Rush the list of things. He hits you back within a few moments and says, no problem, already been starting a list myself. I'm going to put in for these things and we'll meet up tomorrow morning. And then you know, a couple more minutes pass and then you get another message from Rush and he says, I hope you guys are done eating. It should be about that time. I've sent my driver back to you. He's out front to take you all home.
Great.
Oh. We do get to use the driver.
Are you gonna finish that?
Uh,
Got some soy scramble there.
you can.
There's
What? You want a doggy bag or?
It's just a fork coming over.
You can. Yeah, sure, whatever.
Oh.
You know, we can get a doggy bag.
I'm hungry now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then sure. Great. Well,
Hey,
this
well,
will be a fun one.
yeah, exactly.
I mean, us all suiting up, heading into the hot zone. It is kind of like something out of a movie, right?
Well, make sure you record it.
Go.
Good point. Yeah. Something more action-packed. I like it. I like it.
Maybe Hades can get herself in trouble, and you can rescue her, and that'll be.
Oh, they'll love that.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think someone in chat said we need to know. This might be a Rob question. We need to know what that old lady who's an Alley Cats fan thinks, because she's the
Oh, yeah.
one true Alley fan.
Yeah. No, she loves it. She says, "Oh, sweetie, it's about time.
Ow.
It's about time you got married. When are you all going to adopt some kids?" You know, she's kind of doing the mom thing, you know, like talking about kids and yeah.
She's watching the BDs, being like, "Oh, they're so cute together."
Also, Hades has also posted, since they had this conversation that
Jesus.
Allie saw the thing with the Pokeball, Hades has posted some things, you know, where you go on the app and you're like, oh, what would it look like if you combine these two people? And just post a picture like, our babies.
Oh no.
Jesus.
Nice.
Anyway, I think our ride is here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can see out front, I'll bring up the image there for chat as well. Yeah, you see that sort of tinted out, custom, modernized limo pull up. You see the driver step out, opening the door to the inside, and he's just kind of looking into the cafe, like looking in y'all's direction as you're stepping out.
That's for us. Oh, wait. Before you get into the vehicle, I'm going to pick Hades up and put her in the car, bridal style.
Nice. All right, give me an athletics check. Let's see if you drop her. No, I'm kidding.
We do have a +2.
Yeah, no,
Use it.
no, you're able to do that. What I would love to do, hold on to that +2. You might need it, or you can save it to next session. It's up to you. But yeah, you make your way up to the vehicle, and the driver opens it. Gestures in, and he says, "Hello, Rush has sent me. I'm Shinya. You can call me Shin. I am his driver. I'll take you to your living quarters." And he gestures for you to enter the limo.
Hey, Shin, I'm Bud.
Yeah, he bows to all of you.
Allie,
Oh,
and this
no
is
need for
Hades
that.
in my arms.
Excuse me, do you need some help? He sees you kind of...
No.
Well,
She's
I don't
mine.
know you. I don't know you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No. It's just a bit.
Very well.
A bit we're doing.
And yeah, he lets you into the limo.
Bit. How do you say bit in Japanese?
I had no idea, but if you know Japanese,
Hades would know,
I think Hades would know because Hades knows Japanese. So she slides it in. He says to you, Hades, like, "Oh, you speak Japanese. That's very nice, very respectful. I appreciate that." He bows down, letting you into the limo, and as you get into it, he starts driving off into the city, and yeah, you can see the interior there. It's nice, it's all custom. Modern. You can see holographic entertainment kind of pulling news feed in the current databases in the data pools. You can basically see it's like streaming the Network 54 shows. You can see multiple like news feeds coming into it. You see a full bar. And yeah, it's just a pimped out ride. But you all get into it and he starts driving around. As he's taking you to where you live, let me bring up the city sounds. And why doesn't everybody just take a moment? We'll go around the table as he's dropping everybody off. Let me pull back some of those sirens so we don't get blared out. Also, for anybody listening while driving, I know sometimes that messes with you. But yeah, as you're driving around, why don't you describe your living quarters? I know Hades has the apartment. It's been kind of redone since that bomb explosion a few campaigns ago.
Yes.
But the driver takes you to the apartment building. Is Bud already in the new complex a couple floors up too, I believe, right?
I don't think I've had time to move. I don't think I've had time to move.
No, you got your stuff. I think you got your stuff into a shipping container. But
Well, that's where I live, is a shipping
Oh, that's where he
container.
lives.
yeah,
Stuff is
no.
always in a
I think
shipping
maybe
container.
did you get some of your furniture out?
Yeah, I'll say that you've
I
dropped
think
it
I'm in the
off.
process of...
You're
Sorry?
moving.
Yeah.
You're not settled in. All your stuff is
Yeah.
there. The new apartment, couple floors up from where Hades is in the building. But stuff's still in boxes. It's not even put where it needs to be. It's just all kind of piled in the middle of the apartment.
So what? there's like a camping chair and a TV.
Yeah.
That's-
I like that. Yeah, and
Truly a bachelor pad.
mattress on the floor. I'm like, I'm unpacked. That's fine.
No, Bud, no.
what about
You can't
Hades?
live like this.
What is Hades' new spot looking like?
So, Hades' spot does not look dissimilar than the spot before. There's a heavy Japanese influence to it, which is a little bit traditional and a whole lot like big canvas piece with like a giant kind of kawaii teddy bear with like lots of like teeth going on. There's a whole lot of pictures done up in the Polaroid-esque style, just like all over one wall. There's a bunch of her making faces. There's some with her and Allie. There's one of the back of Bud's head. And let's see, she's got lots of stuffed animals. She's got some plants that she thinks are real. Some pets. She replenished her pets.
Oh yes, that's right.
That's pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, nice. Well, yeah, as you get there, you settle back in. It feels good to be back in Night City, in your own place. You're able to get some rest now for the day and kind of just, acclimate back to the time zone in the area. Just take the day to relax, the evening, night, get some sleep so you can meet up with Rush in the morning and start the gig. Before I move on to Allie and get a description of her living quarters as she gets home. Bud and Hades, as you get home, each of you give me a perception. Let me know what it is.
We have two plus. We have 2
I'm
plus
taking a
twos
plus
if you
2.
wanna
I'm
use
taking a
them.
plus 2 before they run out.
No worries.
I already had my place get firebombed once.
Do you want to use
Not
a plus
again.
2?
Maybe.
A 26
Actually-
from me.
No, I'll use
Ooh.
some luck.
Wow.
I'll use some luck.
Use
What are
one?
we doing? Deduction?
Perception.
Perception.
You got this.
I don't remember that fern being here.
Why does that fern have legs?
Nice. And Bud, give me conceal reveal. Hey, there's another plus 2 from Bronx Smash.
Oh, I'll take
Yeah,
that.
Thanks, Bronx.
Thank you.
You want to take that?
17. Yeah, I took that one. So.
Nice. Yeah, you Hades, everything looks normal, it's like the way that you left with the exceptions of the pets moved around in their cages and things. So everything's,
Allow it.
completely normal. Looks good. But Bud, when you get back to the place, like even though it's a bit of a disarray, like for a fact, like some of the boxes weren't facing that way, like as kind of chaotic, and you don't care about it, you do kind of line things up to line with like certain things, like little OCD kicks in once in a while. Yeah.
I think he just notices, just because it's attention to detail, It's not that he likes things a particular way. He just knows that last time he was
Keeps
here,
everything the same.
Yeah.
that box was not on top of that box.
Yeah, and that triggers you
They
to
were piled.
kind of dig around a little bit and give it a little bit of concern, especially knowing that Arasaka tried to brainwash you and stuff. You're just a little on edge with everything going on. And yeah, absolutely. You find what appears to be a listening device or a camera. You can't tell. You've never seen, you've seen security cameras that are hidden with that sort of DV17, right? This is something beyond that. You're not sure exactly what it is, but you did find this microscopic thing that kind of shines when light hits it a certain way. It's not a fleck. It's some type of device, mechanical thing. You're not sure what it's doing, but there's some type of something here.
Okay, I'm just gonna pop it on the counter and open a beer, open the fridge, pop a beer, and whoops, smashed it on top of the thing by accident. Whoops.
Nice,
Trying
yeah.
to make it look as like a, oh, what's this little speck? Let's put that down, and not like a, oh, I'm gonna crush this. Conceal it to a degree that I accidentally destroyed it.
Yeah, give me your acting.
Oh, whoops.
Don't forget.
A whoopsie daisy.
No, don't forget.
Butterfingers.
Luck. Any plus 2s, but don't forget Allie's coming up.
I'll do my post spend luck, costs 2, right? So I got 5 luck. I'll spend 4 to add that plus 2, and it's 14.
Nice. Yeah, so you do that, like you said. The outcome of that is not going to be something that's shown to you, obviously.
Not known to me.
But yeah, exactly.
Sure.
But over to Allie. You get home. Describe your living situation. Thanks, Lord Exile. Another plus 2 for the team. Someone's looking out for Allie.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So it's like very low on space, and kind of the parts that wouldn't be visible like from her camera setup. So there's her big kind of essentially PC setup with a backdrop, like a photography kind of backdrop, and camera and tripods and all the kind of you know, it's a small like shoebox place that's like covered in pink and blue neons with like all the posters, and then like there's that very aesthetic space, and then next to it it's just like, you know, a simple bed, you know, but probably with a partition, just like a folding screen to kind of separate it a little bit. So that's her kind of place.
Nice. Give me a
And
perception.
Do I need to do a perception?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Excellent.
And then
Well,
depending
I
on what
will
you land
use-
there, there might be a conceal reveal, but we'll see if you even
dear.
perceive anything, you know.
Yeah.
First you got to see if you can tell something's off, you know. We'll see if you perceive it.
Okay.
and
You'll
then-
be like, no, Arasaka's
So
looking
cute.
Yeah.
Looking out for me.
That's true too. It's a totally different vibe, you know.
Well, I'm gonna use a +2.
So nice of them to spy on me.
Right. Oh, look at them looking out for me.
What's that? An 18?
Yeah, you're not noticing anything. You're not noticing anything really out of the normal.
Mm-hmm. Well, then I don't notice anything out of the normal.
So everything is good. But yeah,
Nice.
you're home. You're able to get some rest. Everybody is able to get some sleep tonight, and we'll start next week's session the next day. Everyone can kind of wake up in the morning, meet up with Rush. I've got a little plan for that, so I'm not going to mention it just yet. But yeah, that's where we'll start next session, is the very next day. I had a really good time. This was a fun 24-hour cafe session. I always like it when we get to do fun stuff like taking off the headphones and little contested roles. I love the way that this is kind of working out, this campaign, because of the fact some are brainwashed, some aren't. It's a lot of fun. So at least it is for me.
Sure.
Tension
Yeah.
in the group. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, thanks, Cyber Smiley in chat saying nice session all. Yeah, and thanks everybody in chat for being part of our story, contributing +2s and using up those points to help us along the way. It really does mean a lot when you're part of the story and you know, you're here with us. It's way more fun that way. Also, thanks to my players being part of it and doing such awesome role playing. It's always a pleasure. And yeah, we'll kick it next Thursday, same place, same time. So everyone, make sure you're here. Everybody in chat, be here. We'll see you then. Take care.
Ultimate.